What it does, cuz it's your favorite neighbor. We out here, man. I got a very, very special guest. You know what I'm saying? We hitting two-a-days like we in football practice. This man been grinding, showing you what it's like to, you know what I'm saying, have puppies, go through the trials and tribulations of these dogs. You know what I'm saying? It's a good friend of mine. Go ahead and introduce yourself, brother.
Yo, 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 your boy JR, we let them hate bullies out of Dallas, Texas. And yeah, man, we trying to come with it. I appreciate you giving me the time, for a beginner, starting out in this. And yeah, man, I appreciate you, brother.
You already know, man. Shit. Anytime. You welcome on the show anytime, man. Let's jump right into it, man. What was your first dog you ever had, man, and how old were you when you got him?
And my first dog I ever had was a German Rottweiler. I was probably like about 7, 8 years old. And my mom, she had brought the dog and let the dog run into my room. Because I always loved dogs. I don't give a fuck if it's a mutt or whatever, a half breed, whatever. I always had a thing for dogs. So, yeah, my mom let the dog run in my room. And I seen this big old puppy, because they pretty good size, even when they puppies, come lay on me. And, man, I was happy as hell, man.
Hell yeah. I had me a couple German rocks as well, man. Them some big dogs. How'd you get into the bullies, man?
Man, my brother-in-law, before he had to sit down or whatever, he had he got me on with the dog that was a part of Remy. It was my female Dallas All-Star star. And she was a pocket. And he came at me like, man, so you want a dog? Because he all knew I love dogs. I said, yeah. So he like, man, I'll give you this dog and we'll just split it when we have the litter, because he knew everything about it, man. I didn't know nothing. Like I said, I mess with the pit bulls and stuff, but it wasn't on that level that these bullies are on. So, anyways, I got the dog or whatever, and when I got her, she was a puppy. She looked like she was gonna be tall, but man, out of nowhere, she stayed short and just started widening out and stuff. And from then on, I started messing with the Remy line.
Okay. So what's your favorite bully, man? What size? Like, the classes.
Now I prefer pocket and standard, bro. It's just me, but shit, I like them all really. Like I'm a dog lover before anything. I love all dogs, but I'm strictly on the bullies right now.
Yes, sir. So about what year was that, man, when you got involved with these bullies?
Ooh, it's probably around, man, come like four, and probably about, man, I don't even know to be exact, bro. It's been a minute now, a little over 10, a little over 8, somewhere around there.
Okay, so you've been in for a little minute, man. How you in this bully game, how it's changing and everything. How you when you look at the way it's changing, because they say the original bully was a pit and staff mix. They adding all these other dogs in there, man. How you feel about that?
Man, to be true about it, like we don't know a lot of what they are adding in there, but you see a lot of people coming with that correctness and it looking nice and stuff. So I guess that's just where the bully breed's going. You got to add in the other dogs to get what you want, and after that, people run with it. So I really don't know because I'm not part of that. To where I went and threw the Merle in there or did certain things to do it. But I guess that's just the way it's going, bro. What comes out is what people are running with now. So, but then again, people, everybody has their own liking of what they like. Some people like the taller dog, some people like the lean dogs, some people like the fat dogs, some people like the exotics, some people like the micro. It's just more what people like themselves, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I be seeing that, man. I see a lot of different classes, man, and then I be seeing people talking trash about each other classes and everything. So we just, on this show, we just trying to get to the bottom of it, see what everybody feeling. Because like you said, everybody got a different taste, man. So we just trying to throw that out there, let everybody get a chance to express themselves on how they feel about these dogs, man.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. I look at it, man. People take care of their dogs. They love their dogs. They spend the money on their dogs when they do a breeding, do what they need to do. I'm all for it. I'm not one to hate on another man. You know what I mean? That's not my style. But, if you see some people and they just, like, of course, money is always going to be part of breeding, because it is a business. But at the same time, it can't be all about the money. You got to have the love and all types of things. And, some people lack that. And, I guess some people just, shit, I don't know, bro, but me, I love these dogs. So, you know.
Hell yeah, man. How many times a day do you feed your dogs, man?
Man, sometimes I feed my dog one day, and sometimes I just leave some food right there for them to eat. You know what I mean? So, I really don't have like, specific time. Sometimes they won't even eat. So if my dog ever go where they don't want to eat, I probably won't feed them for a whole day. I'll let a whole day go by, maybe two, and then they'll start eating again.
Okay. What kind of dog food you use, man? And how's the poop cleanup on it?
I was using the Green Victor, which it was great. The poop came out great. But a couple months back, I switched over to Diamond Pro 89. And man, I see the same results as a Victor, except they look a little thicker to me. And yeah, the poop is correct, nice and solid, none of that mushy stuff. And yeah, man, it's nice. It works good. That Diamond Pro 89, some good stuff, in my opinion.
Okay. On where you at down there? You said Dallas, Texas, man. How much is it per bag for the Victor compared to that Diamond Pro 89?
They both run about $50, so I think the Victor like 48. So yeah, around 50, and then Diamond Pro 89 around 53. So pretty much $50, both of them, I'll say.
Okay, yeah, you using that high quality kibble over there, man. What do you prefer, kibble or raw?
Man, I always fed my dogs kibble. These last two pregnancies I had with Karma and Teeny, I started using the raw, and I stepped more into that raw, and I see great results from raw too. They love it, and yeah, man, it got a lot of stuff in it that the dogs need or whatnot. So, you know, I see both ways. It depends on just, what you do. Raw might be a little bit more expensive, but depending on how many dogs you got, I guess, it depends on how expensive it would be.
Okay, so like if you feed straight raw, do you give them like vegetables and organ meats and stuff to go with it? Because that's the problem where I found with raw. You know what I'm saying? It's like the meal prep. You know what I mean? I feel like kibble gives them everything they need, so it's just a little easier for me. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff in raw that that they take that they need, like you said, nutrients and stuff. But I always was a fan of kibble. I never had a problem with kibble, and I know it's not going to change the way your dog look or nothing like that. It's all in the genes, no matter what. It's all in the genes. We can't take no little dog and we're gonna soup it up just because we feeding it raw or because we feeding it the high end kibble. It's all gonna come down to them genes or what's in that blood.
Okay, yeah, that was my next question. How do you feel about the is it genetics or sups that make the dog? So I mean, you said it's in the genes. So okay,
Yeah,
is there
most
any,
definitely them genetics, man. Most definitely,
yes, sir. Is there any sups that you do use though?
every once in a while I use maximum bully pills, but besides that, I don't do all the other stuff. Back in the day, I was trying out the dine and all that stuff, and man, it just most of the time I get the dog like shitty, runny boo boo and all that stuff, and like I really didn't see like a big difference. Me myself, I didn't see a real big difference, so I just left it alone and just stayed with kibble and stuff.
Okay, yeah, I be seeing that, man. I see a lot of bully breeders, especially, man, they use that dine. Like, what's it supposed to do? Is it supposed to put weight on your dog, or you say you ain't see no difference in them?
Yeah, me, I did. Maybe some more cutness in them. A little bit more thicker. I don't know. I would assume it would put that weight on and cutness or something. Because it's supposed to be for horses. So yeah, I would imagine that's what it do. But when I used it, I just didn't get those type of results. Or maybe it was just me. Maybe I didn't use it long enough. Or I don't know. I just didn't continue with it, brother. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Uh, out there in Dallas, man, it's pretty much the same as Oklahoma. What do you use for fleas and ticks out there, man? Ant piles and stuff in the yard. What do you use for that?
And be real, for fleas, I use trifexas. Man, that stuff is great, bro. Like, I'm not lying. Your dog could be infested. You give him some trifexas, it's gonna clean that up, like no problem. And it also is good for heartworm prevention too. So it's a little pricey, but I don't have so many dogs, so it works out. For like flies and mosquitoes and all that, I just be using that off spray, for the yard and stuff. It's just regular off from Walmart. Works pretty good. Probably have to put you know two in each the front and backyard, but you know, it works pretty good for me.
Okay, what's that trifectas, man, and where can you find that at?
Online, it's called Trifexus, or your vet will have it. But man, it's good stuff, bro. It's real good. It's real good for fleas. I promise you that.
Okay, yeah. Let's dive right into it, man. How many times do you clean your yard after your dogs?
I pick up poop every day, but you know, since the trash man only comes on Wednesdays, move it all out to the front on Wednesdays. But I gotta pick up the poop every day, and yeah, just keep it clean. You know, keep clean water, and yeah. But my dogs are inside dogs, so I keep my dogs inside. I really don't leave them outside too much. You know, I keep them inside.
Yes, sir, man. How you feel about papers versus non-papers, man? There's a lot of controversy on the internet about that. You know, people going at each other over that. Like, how you feel about that, man?
Man, just me, you know, I prefer papers, you know, to have my dog with papers now. But at the same time, like you hear a lot of people say, you know, there's multiple people that want dogs without papers. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, if you're not looking to breed or you're just not looking to, you know, spend that type of money, I don't see nothing wrong with that at all, you know. So, you know, there's something for everybody. Papers, not papers, you know, whatever it is. You know, if you love the dog, you love the breed, and you just want you a dog, you don't need papers on it. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're going to breed, then you know, might as well get them papers. You know, like I said last time, sometimes, bro, people they'll give more consideration into a dog if you know they spend something on it. You know, they value it more. You know, and then sometimes like you give a dog away for free or you sell it for like real cheap. Sometimes some people, I'm not saying everyone, some people they just won't value the dog as much. They could like ready, like get in a position just up and leave the dog or whatever. But they spend like some money, they'll probably try to resell it or whatever. But you never know. Oh, everyone's different. We just human, so you never know.
Hell yeah. Do you chase the bloodlines, or do you more or less when you purchasing a dog, or do you look at the dogs that's up front?
But you know, I look at the parents, of course, but then I go to the great grandparents because any of that blood could be thrown into your dog. Like your parents could look one way, and somehow the grandma, the great grandma, great grandpa, the blood will come into play, and you'll see those traits come out in your dog. So you know, like let me give you an example. Like when I had Teeny, and I took Teeny to Draco. They didn't have no kink tail. They didn't have no issue. But then I had two puppies come out with some kink tails. So just because you look at the dogs and they don't have no issues, it don't mean that things can't happen. You see what I'm saying? And with Karma, on the other hand, you know, she had no issues, all her litters. And then that third one, I had to deal with Anasarca, you know, and I wasn't even expecting that. But it's just a lot of things that could come with breeding and that could happen. So I guess you got to look all the way through all the generations of all the dogs, you know, the family tree, and just see what's all in there and stuff the best you can. Yeah, brother, I can't hear you, bro.
I said, would you consider yourself a breeder?
I would consider myself a beginner, and yeah, you know, I want to get into you know being a consistent breeder, but you know you got to take the step to it. So I consider myself a breeder. Um, yeah, I would have to say, yeah, you know, I'm breeding for a specific traits or, you know, like a certain look somewhat. And yeah, I would have to say, yeah, and I want to continue to do it. I invest my money into it. I love it. You know, I give the good, the bad, the ugly. And so, yeah, I would have to say, yeah, 'cause I'm definitely not playing with it.
Okay. Now, if when you breed for functionality, like how does that matter, or is it just more off the looks of the dog?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Dog gotta be able to function. If I want dogs to be able to run in that hot sun, I want them to be able to run. First of all, I want them to be able to do everything a dog should do. You know what I mean? It won't do no good if a dog can't go out in the sun, if it can't move around, if it got to be carried around in a damn wheelbarrow and all this stuff. It can't. But at the same time, I love putting a beautiful coat on a beautiful dog. That's correct. So yeah, man. Yeah, hell yeah. We're gonna breed for quality, health, and beautiful color. I love a beautiful color. I love that tri. That's just beautiful to me.
And it sound like you kind of breaking up, man. Can you move a little closer to the Wi-Fi?
Can you hear me, bro? Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Clear. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Did you hear that last one? What I said about the dog?
Nah, man. I didn't get to hear what you were saying. I heard you saying quality and health.
Yeah, yeah. I just they got to be able to function. They got to be able to run. They got to be able to do everything a normal dog does. You know what I mean? But I do like throwing that beautiful coat on them. So yeah, man. It's just everyone breeds for different reasons and got different things they like. So
Hell yeah. What are you looking to bring to the bully game, man? With your productions you throwing out, what are you looking to bring?
man, right now, I ain't gonna talk like I know it all or like I've been in the game long enough. Cause with these dogs, man, there's a lot to it. But what I'm looking to bring is healthy, functional dogs. Beautiful dogs. And that's what my goal is right now.
Hell yeah, man. I know you got some experience, man. You got any tips on whelping a litter?
Welcome to litter, man. I really don't got much on it. I just do what I do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just the basics what everyone does. I don't got nothing specific on it, brother.
Okay. Give me 3 words that describe your program you got over there.
Beautiful, healthy, and legit. It's legit. You gotta be legit in the game too. There's a lot of dirty stuff I've seen just me looking at dogs, and there's a lot to this bully game. There's a lot to this bully game all around. So there's so much to this bully game.
You on mute, big dog.
Oh, did you hear me, bro? I didn't hear your last question.
Okay, I said, what's your ideal dog? Like size, head size.
Okay, yeah. My ideal dog is a try. I love the tries. About 16, 17 inches right there, pocket standard. And I don't like my dogs too big, but I don't like them too lean either. So yeah, I like a good sized head. It don't got to be too super big. It could be about 22, 23. Somewhere around there. And yeah, man. Yo, Bang, you heard me, brother? Yo, Bank, you hear me, brother? And Bank got kicked out. We'll have to wait for him to come back in.
You hear me, man?
I can hear you a little bit.
Okay, I think my internet over here messing up, man. I think I done cut out.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay. How do you feel Burrows out there, man?
Did you say how I feel about the Merles?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. The Merles, man, I think they're beautiful dogs. You know, I don't see some Merles. They look correct and they right. They don't look like they have any issues or anything. So I think it's possible, you know, to put the Merle gene in there and to put it on the correctness and, you know, have it right, you know. But at the same time, I hear about all the stuff that could happen of death and, you know, a whole bunch of things. So I guess if you know what you're doing, you know, I don't even know if it's a thing of knowing what you're doing because, you know, there's only so much we can do when we putting dogs together, you know, what the dogs do and what the genes do and all that stuff. That's its own thing right there. But I believe so, yeah, you know, because I've seen some nice, correct Merles, healthy, run, everything. So, yeah, I think the Merle genes soon will be getting accepted most likely. But then again, you know, I know ABKC accepts Merles already, so.
Okay. How do you in the bully community, man? I hear a lot about the peddler talk. How do you feel about that, man?
Man, the peddler talk. Okay, well, how I look at it, if you breeding dogs, and let's use an example. If you breed your dog and you know your dog needs to go to the vet because she's having complications with her litter and she possibly die, you one of them person that you like, well, damn, you know, I ain't gonna go to the vet. It's gonna cost some money, and you don't want to spend money on your dogs or the litters or what you're doing. I think that's a puppy peddler, you know. But if you willing to put your money into it, you really put you know, everything into it, I don't see that person being a puppy peddler, you know, because if you're going to spend your hard earned money on doing what you love, I don't see how you could be a puppy peddler. But if you're not spending no money on it, you want to go about it the cheapest way and, you know, do this and that, that'd probably be along those terms of a puppy peddler, bro. In my eyes, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. We having a little internet connections over here, man, going bad, man. Let them know where they could find you, what stream sites you on, you know, like um, what internet sites you on, so they can get at you, man.
Yeah, man. I'm located in Dallas, Texas. You know, I got the little YouTube, Let Them Hate Bullies, and I just started the Instagram, Let Them Hate Bullies. So, yeah, I ain't been too active on Instagram too much, but you know, coming with it. So if y'all don't mind, go check me out and y'all let me know y'all subscribe to me, y'all follow me, and you know, I'm gonna return the favor right back without a doubt.
Hell yeah, man. Y'all get over there and subscribe to that man page, like, comment, you know what I'm saying? Hit that notification bell. Check out his Instagram page, man. I want to say thank you and I appreciate you giving me some of your time today. Is there anything you want to say before we get out of here, man?
Nah, man, just, you know, big ups to everybody. You know, everybody keep on doing your thing. You know, it's all love. We need to take that hate out of these dogs, you know, and, you know, just keep it real. And I wish the best for everyone. And y'all go check my boy BANC statement out. You know, he's doing great things. And we appreciate that. And, yeah, we back doing him on everything. Shit, all day.
Hell yeah, man. I'd love to have you back on the show anytime, man. Anytime. Hey, man, we're going to get up out of here. Y'all salute to the chat. I see everybody coming through, man. I really appreciate that. Y'all go over there and subscribe to my boy, Let Them Hate Bullies, man. We out here,
Already.
man.
100.